So, g'day fellow coin collectors, how you going today? And today we're just going to have a look at some Portuguese coins. So, the last currency that was issued by independent Portugal was the escudo. So, here's the escudo, and that was introduced in 1911, and it lasted until 2002, not 2012, when it was replaced by the euro. So over that period, they actually did issue a quite a fair amount of coins. Now, the reason why they did is because of inflation. So the lowest coin they actually issued was 1 centavo, and the highest coin they actually issued was the 200 escudos. So I'm not even going to count how many coins they actually issued, but I would say it would be around 50 coins. So they actually did remove some from circulation, ones that decreased in value a lot, like the 1 centavo you see there, the 2 and 5 centavo as well. They reduced the size of some, so like the 20 centavos, they actually reduced in size. This 2.5 escudos, they actually removed from circulation, and at the end period, they only had the 1 and 5 escudos. For a time period, they actually didn't mint a 10 escudos, so that was last minted in 1974 and was reintroduced in 1986. So, a lot of these coins were not introduced in 1911. The first coin was introduced in 1913, that was a 20 centavos, that was a silver coin. Then they issued the other silver coins afterwards, and these base coins were first issued in 1917. Now, because of inflation, the silver coins in the 1920s were changed into copper nickel. So in 1928, or 1927, they actually issued copper nickel 50 centavos and 1 escudos. And these 1, 2, and 5 centavos didn't really last past 1925. So really, they were only in circulation for probably 8 years before they were removed. But because they actually didn't introduce these coins straight away, the raised coins that were used beforehand would have been still in circulation up until these coins were introduced. So the escudo equaled 1,000 reis. That's the exchange rate, and that was to make it more of a modernized currency. Because in 1870, Spain actually, before that actually, but 1870 a peseta was actually introduced in Spain, and that was more of a modern currency with a subdivision, even though the reis was actually a decimalized currency. So reis, the decimalization of the reis occurred in 1835. The smallest coin was actually 3 reis actually, but I'm looking at numeracy here. The 5 reis, which would have been half a centavo, was last minted in 1906. And these are all royal coins. I forgot to mention, the reason why they actually issued their escudos was because there was a revolution in 1911, 1912 that replaced the Kingdom of Portugal with the Republic of Portugal. So that is why. But it took a lot of time to actually introduce new coins. So the 10 reis was actually 26 millimeters, and this coin is 19. So, and the last time that was minted is 1892. So 1892, it would have been in circulation 25 years by the time these coins were actually minted. Doesn't really have a high mintage as well. Okay, so what are these coins on? So here we have the 1917 version. That one is the lowest mintage of the lot. apart from the 1922, which actually, so it's the second lowest. 1922 had 6 coins, which is very rare. So this one had 2,250,000 coins, so it's actually not that rare compared with some modern coins. And on the back we have the Portuguese shield with the castles. So it's basically that coin. I actually like these coins, nice. Then we have 1918, this is the highest minted, 22, nearly 23 million. So that is good. This is the most common coin that you'll probably come across. Then there was a 2 centavos that was issued in 1918, so a year after the 1. And here's 1920 version, has 10 million, so the highest minted. 1921 with 679,000 coins is the one to get. Then we have the 5 centavos, large bronze coin. I actually quite like that. Oh, one thing I forgot was in 1918, this was also issued in iron. And that coin is actually pretty rare, pretty hard to get. 170,000, but still harder to get. So here we have the 4 centavos, 1917 and 1919, as you can see. Has an error with the date, hasn't been fully punched. But this is the lower minted of the 2 years, nearly 5 million minted, but 4 centavos. Very, very strange denomination. Germany had a 4 Pfennig, 1932. But that's pretty expensive, that one. 1921, 5 million. 6 million, 1921, 1922 combined mintage. And as you can see, I actually like it because of the side. You can see how thick the reading, the rim is actually on the coin. This one's in very good condition, so this would have a high value. That's what you need to get. So leave that one up there. Then we have the reduced size coins. So before this, the 20 centavos was a copper nickel in 1920 to 1920. Oh, where is it? Okay. So I'm using Numister to actually look at. So yeah, 1920 to 22 is copper nickel. Then this is only a 2-year type. 1924 and 25. So this one had a mintage of a bit over 6 million. I actually quite like the coin. It's nice. I love the edge of it. Awesome. It is milled and it has Liberty. So the difference between these coins, the earlier bronze coins, and the later one was the earlier had the coat of arms. The later one had Liberty. Liberty or death. Liberty or death. Yeah, I'm going a bit crazy. Getting a bit old. Getting a bit set on. So these ones are actually not low minted, but they're just a nice coin to have. See? This one has an error on it. And if you can't see the error is actually there. There. So the actual die is actually cracked for some reason. So let's so error coins actually make the coin worth more. There you go. You can see where the die is cracked. It's dot cracked there and it's cracked there. And because of the good example, this actually Numister's a value of about $5 in this, or probably about $10 in this shape, but it's be worth a bit more than that. Then we have the 1927, 26 million, so the highest minted. And this one also has a crack there. Let's have a look at the other side. So it's a little bit lower grade, but this side seems to be fine. So obviously the pressure of the press was too much for the actual coin. And then we have the 50 centavos. Oh, I should actually get through this. Yeah. And this one has, so the 50 and 1 escudos, copper nickel, they were first issued in 1927 and were last issued in 1968, so about 41 years. And this coin has a mintage of about nearly 87 million. Yeah, so pretty high. The years you want to get are 1935 and 38. And that's about it. Then we have the Scudos, which was first introduced as a silver coin in 1914, and it's changed to base metal in 1924. So this one's a 1927 issue, and that one, so I got 1927-28, 1.9 million, so pretty low. Has a high value actually. In this grade, it's probably about $2 or something. And 1928, about 7.5 million. As you can see, it's a coat of arms with a reef around it. And here we have Liberty, so Republic, the Liberty Republic. And this is actually the highest minted coin, and it would have been in circulation in 1968. That's probably why it's really well circulated. So then, as inflation took off, we get more coins. So in the 1940s, they actually put X on this coin. So this one is 1960. That's a pretty high mintage. About nearly 5 million coins. So not really that rare. And then we have the 50 centavos issued between 69 and 79 for only 10 years. So 76. Actually, what's the mintage of that one? 76. Oh, 23 million. Pretty high. So yeah, only really worth collecting in uncirculated condition, the same as this one. Only worth collecting in uncirculated condition. Any other conditions pretty much only worth, well, $1 really. So that's pretty sad for a historical coin. Then in the 1980s, all these centavo coins were withdrawn, and these Scudo coins were actually reduced in size. So then we have better coins. So we have a silver coin here. So this one has a coat of arms. So let's have a look a bit closer. Has a nice coat of arms of Portugal. I quite like this coin. And it says 2. And if you see this, so in Portugal they put the dollar sign after the major denomination. So it's 2 escudos, that's 50 centavos, instead of in front of it like we do in the West. That's basically how it was. No need to question it, it's just the way it is. And on the other side, oops, we have a boat. So there is no information on what ship it is. Obviously it's a ship from the 1500s. And this one's dated 1940, 2.7 million coins, so it has a bullion value of about $1.50. So if you can get it for, get these poor coins for roughly bullion value, $1.50, nearly $2, that's a pretty good score. But unlikely you'll get one in very good condition for that price. Then we have these 2.5, which were issued in 1963 to 85. And after 85, they actually withdrew these coins. They actually didn't issue them at all. So here we have a 1972. So 1972, 6 million. These are all uncirculated. So as you get into the 80s, you get high mintages, 25 million. 74, 22, 80, 22. So really, if it has a mintage like that, it's only worth keeping in uncirculated grade. Everything else like scrap. So 58 million for 84. You have 79, 44 million. So really not. I'll just keep them because why not? 45 million for 77. And here we have 1970, and that has 2.4 million, so it's one of the lowest. Is it the lowest? Oh no, it's the lowest mintage of this lot. Wow, just didn't realise that. So this is the one that collectors will probably want to get this year, 1970. although the value doesn't increase that much, it should be worth a bit more than what Numister says. Then we have the 5 escudos, pretty much the same design. Is the ship the same? Oh yeah, the ship's the same. So what is the ship? Coat of Arms of Portugal. Boat doesn't actually have information what type of ship it is. If anyone knows what type of ship this is, could be a galleon or something like that. I'll be forever, well, grateful. So 985, 45 million. So yeah. Then we have 73, 2.8 million, pretty low mintage. So need the 1978 with 600,000 coins. That's what you need. Okay, then we have 1980, 46 million, pretty high. Then we have 84. So all the 80s coins are too high mintage, so I won't really worry about it. 81, 15 million. You can find all these in Numistar. Here's a coat of arms. This is a better style coat of arms, 4 stars. And around the side it has the engraver's name. So I believe that is Marcelino Norte de Almeta. Yeah, so it starts from there and his name ends there. So it's the engraver. Does this side have the engraver? James Martins Barbata? No. So they don't always put the initials on the actual coin. Here we have the 10 escudos. So this one was the largest coin at the time. So this is 1973. 1974 is the last coin they actually minted, and then they stopped minting these for some reason. Don't know why. And in the meantime, there's actually commemorative coins that were actually minted as well. So 1969 to 74. So this should only be 7 coins. Is there 7? They should be getting. Most of them don't have actual mintages. Like 1973, 5.4 million, pretty low mintage. So really, 69 and 70 were patterns. So they're all pretty much low mintage coins. So getting this in uncirculated grey is probably not really that surprising. So on the side we have Esperancia Fraternidad Confianza. Fraternidad Confianza? No idea what that means. I should have looked it up before I actually made this video. Anyway, and then there was a 25 escudos. So this one was introduced in... Oh, this video is getting a bit long. Well, the video is getting a bit long, so these are the last ones I'm going to show. I'll worry about the commemorative ones in another video, and the last ones in another video as well, because I don't want to bore you to death. But Portuguese coins are good. So this one was a 2-year issue, and in 1980 they actually increased the size. I'm not too sure why they actually increased the size, but as there was no 10 escudos, that has to be, they might have introduced another denomination. Let's have a look. No, so this was the highest denomination at the time. So this one is dated 1977. It has a laureated head on to the left. So laureated just means it has a wreath of, this looks like olive leaves actually in the head. Here we have Marcelino Norte de Almeida, that's his name there. Then we have the coat of arms, 25 escudos. And what's the mintage of this coin? 7.6 million, yeah, pretty high. In uncirculated, probably about $5 or something. So that is that coin, and then we have, where's the other coin? In 1980 they actually started to introduce this one, a larger coin, which and this was replaced with a 20 Escudos in 1986. So this is dated 1981. 19 million coins. So the 1980 was 750,000 you want to get. In 1984 you have so this is coin alignment, so go that way. But if the head is facing the same way as this coin, so if you turn it, the head's facing up, that's another coin you can get for 1984. So here's another Portuguese coin. 20 minutes, this is too long. This one has 12 million coins, probably about $2 to $3 in uncirculated. Really, modern coins are really not worth that much unless they're probably under $100,000. If they're under $100,000, then you're likely to get them, get a good value for them. But if they're over $100,000, then really, 100,000 coins, I mean, then really you really are not going to get that much of a price for your actual coins. That's why in Australia the actual coloured $2 coins stopped since, well, the ones issued since 2005 stopped growing at $5, and a lot of them are worth a bit less. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Sorry it's a bit long. If you want to, put it at 2 times speed or 3 times speed or whatever, and please just enjoy coin collecting, because collecting coins from different countries is awesome. Bye bye.